let's do it. I'm curious. Hello. Hello, my name is Eugene Dai. Fidgeting. An awkward start. Ugh, it's crazy hot here. Apparently there's no air conditioning on the other side of this class. Can't believe I'm finally here. Sent out my application back in March. March last year. Didn't hear nothing from your company ever since. Thought you didn't want me. And suddenly out of the blue, they told me to come here. Before anything, let me make this clear. I had to take care of something, family emergency. Suppose you pick me at the end of the day, I may not be available right away. Do you still think we need to keep this consultation going? Could be a problem if you aren't available. Problem is, I'm not quite sure. Maybe or maybe not. Sorry, but you're free to go now. We can go on with consultation, leave the concerns for later. Okay, so we can go for the by the book approach. Or not by the book, but like very standard. Or we can ask them like human to human, you know? Something happen if it's not too nosy to ask? Don't feel like talking about it, right? I should go. This is wasting my time, sorry. You know, if he wants to go, he wants to go. Have a nice day. I'm not gonna stop him. Hello. Good day, sir. My legal name is Yvonne Chiang, Chiang. First name, Yvonne with an E and double N. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Doesn't take an expert to tell she's nervous. No, anxious is the right word. Right. I brought these with me. ID, social security, and driver's license. I thought you need to see the original copies of these after this session, no? Actually, there's no need. I see it. Sorry, I must have remembered it wrong. Shouldn't have brought this whole pack of ID paper. Let's go on then. Let me start with a self-introduction. I'm Yvonne Chung, 25, living with my parents. I am prep school, working part-time. Our community is called Mayhu in Wampai City, but on the outer rim. Address is number 5 Yeha 3rd Street, 6th floor. You don't need to go into that far into details. I mean, I'm from a big family, like my mother has 6 sisters and 1 brother. Oh, I'm in prep school because I failed the college admission exam. Now I'm giving it another try. Prep school and part-time working, yeah. The thing is, my parents can't quite afford to have me studying full-time, especially now when they have a big bill to pay. I need this opportunity to contribute some real income. But the upcoming exam is 6 weeks away. I can't make any long-term commitment. They told me farms pay good money and quick, so here I am. I have done my homework, finding out what contributors need to do. I thought younger candidates had a better chance. Clarence did say younger candidates are better. Yes, we do prefer. Really? Great. Wow, that's perfect. Thank you. I really need this job. Where was I again? I am the only child. My parents try to provide me with everything they can manage, although we are not very rich, yeah? Still, they sent me to an expensive school, doing everything to make sure I could have a decent future. And I want to make them proud by getting into a great college. I failed 3 times in a row. This year would be my 4th try. I haven't made a single penny this whole time, and our restaurant isn't doing very well. There used to be quite a few restaurants on our street. Now we're all about the last one standing. This is unfair. I mean, ramen is the best when made the traditional way, won't you say so? But these days, it's all about franchise stores doing everything with machines. Quick order, quick service, and cheaper too. Cleaning bots keep the restaurant sparkling all the time. Taking your time with traditional bowl of handmade ramen is true luxury these days. It wasn't like this before. When I was a little girl, the city was full of independent shops and restaurants. Now big companies are taking over everything with their franchise stores. I guess you don't see many mom and pop stores where you live, sir? Plenty of them, in fact. Ding Gong is what you'd call a traditional community. Actually, we have quite a few of them. Wow, I'm surprised. You live in one of the traditional communities. Yep, good guess. Good for you. Plenty of nice surprises in those tiny shops. Is your community planned for elevation? I'd like to live in such a community for a change. Sorry, I'm blabbering again. Anyhow, since I'm preparing for the exam, full-time jobs are out of the question. I really have to get an admission this time. A great college, the exact major doesn't matter. My parents have been working so hard to pay my tuition. They believe in me, told me to focus on my studies and not worry about money. I'm very grateful. Yet every time they meet up with my uncles and aunties, they come home meanish. They talk about how someone else's child got into a great college. and ask why I do the same. Oh. So I can't fail again, not this time. I can't live with myself leeching off them like that. Life is tough enough for them, even without me. Showing them a college admission is the least I could do. Man, I feel for her. I know it's not in my place to ask, but in this case I have to, because I'm a bad daughter, a burden. I must have to seize this opportunity and show them my worth. So could you please select me as a contributor? I can't promise anything yet. I understand. So, as long as the session goes, would you say I have a chance? I can't promise anything. Ah, I see. Thank you. I'll be going then. Oh god. Hey Jason, how did it go? Not bad. Not bad means good. This is being your first time, and after all. Me, I almost got slapped in the face on my first consultation session, but there's a glass pane. What? Long story, maybe save it for another day. I mean, could you? Oh my god. Can you drag him by the ear and get him out of this place? F. Chatting up the newbie, huh? Yes. Ah, Mr. Liao, wasn't expecting to see you here at this time. I go where I go, you mind your own work. I see you have nothing better to do. Come help me with some files. Eh? I'd better not, Mr. Liao. He's about to finish out. I should wait here for my turn. Just a couple of minutes, let me take a break, will you? After the break you just took? Whoa, what are you talking about? You dumped your work on Lawrence and went to take a break. Am I wrong? No such thing. I totally didn't go smoking. Did I mention smoking? I was out here. They're helping someone out. Shut up. No, I've finished my work. For the extra part, you dumped on me and I dumped on Lawrence. Fair deal. Whatever I dumped on you is called an assignment. You do what you're assigned. Get moving or else I won't let you switch shifts next time. Yeah, yes, sir. Piece of advice, Jason. If you do get hired, stay away from Mr. Liao. He's like that, bossy all the time. And I just think you're a slacker, Jeff. Good luck and see you around. Hello? Hello, my name is Sydney Tung. This is Sydney Tung? The profile says she's 23 years old. Why doesn't she start? That gaze as if suggesting something. You may start with a self-introduction. Oh, right, yes. Introduction. Shifty eyes, dodgy. What is she planning? I was a public servant, now retired. I have a pension plan. Although it's not much, you must have seen how the government keeps cutting back retirement pension plans. That is why I need this opportunity. I know that you prefer younger candidates and someone not as fragile as I am, but I believe I meet your minimum requirements at least. No way, this granny has no chance. Sorry, I know I'm well past the appropriate age. Honestly, I'm 68 now. I had to ask a friend for help to pass the initial screening. Oh, Sydney. Meaning I shouldn't trust her medical report. This session may be on a waste of your time. I certainly wouldn't want that. Kindly let me know if you think I should show myself out. What do you think? No, please stay. I want to hear it. Really, I thought I had no chance being this old. Can't say for sure yet. Let's continue the session. I appreciate it, really. For a kind soul like you, I should be honest. Truth is, I'm not very healthy. That is to be expected, I suppose, given my age. A friend pulled strings to get me through the medical screenings. I know it's unfair to other candidates, but I really need the money. The money is not for enjoyment or paying bills. My pension covers that. I need the money to buy a ticket to the south out of my own pocket. Paying out of pocket a ticket out of one pie costs a lot without approval from the government. I've been saving up for months, but it's far from enough. And trust me, I tried again and again to apply for a travel permit and ticket subsidy. They just refuse to approve. Maybe the travel authority doesn't think old women like me have any legitimate reason to leave on pay. But I've been here all on my own for too long. Nowadays, I'd give everything just to see my son and his family. He left Wampei and found a career in the South many, many years ago. I didn't mind back then because my husband was here. We had each other. Plus, we could see our boy on video calls. Things changed earlier this year when my husband was gone. It's like time has suddenly slowed down. I guess I just don't want to be lonely. I know there are other candidates and many of them need this opportunity for a living. If I were you, I'd prioritize them, right? I won't call your need any less legitimate. Thank you for saying that. Funny, come to think about it, I'm what they call an independent woman all the time. Supported the whole family all on my own. My husband never helped much other than making a mess for me to clean up. Didn't make much money, didn't help me around the house. My son isn't any better, didn't even want to stay at home. Left us to find his fortune in Wancheng, started his own family there. Now I have a grandson who only exists on the screen video calls. I have never kissed or hugged him yet. Call me selfish if you want. I really want to hug him for once before the end of my time. Oh, to hold those chubby hands. I know I'm privileged compared to other candidates, a home in the city, a pension, what else could I ask for? Yet here I am asking for even more. I am a greedy old woman and I'm aware of it. Life isn't all happiness. Maybe you should come to terms with it. I wouldn't call you greedy. You're a kind soul, mister. Let's call a spade a spade. I am selfish. That's the second time they've used that saying. Call a spade a spade. I see that you care for my feelings. However, we both know I'm probably the least qualified of all candidates. Physically not fit, I admit. And this may have a negative impact on your performance review. Still, I'm not ready to simply give up. Please consider me if I don't cause you any trouble. I appreciate, really. Goodbye. I mean, I'm just here for info, dude. I'm not gonna pick her. I don't think I'm gonna pick her. It's really sad, but... Hello. Good day. My name is Hank Liu. Nice to meet you. This is our old neighbor, right? Yeah? He's Fran's neighbor. Totally not expecting to meet him again. Not here. Oh, hi, Mr. Dai. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Well. If it isn't one of the classic moments of you being an asshole to a person who eventually you show up to and they're your interviewer at a job. Classic. Oh, hi, Mr. Dai. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Our previous conversation didn't end well. Before we start, let's make this clear. Our previous, disagreement doesn't have any effect on this session, does it? Of course not. Personal grudges has nothing to do with my work. Great. Then, he looks massively relieved. I'll start then. My name is Hank Liu, 59, work for Vision, construction supervisor. I used to work for Vision, was a construction supervisor back then, nowadays unemployed. I see why he's applying for this contributor opportunity now. Career-wise, it's pretty simple. My dad was a construction worker. I followed suit. Worked for 30 plus years. Vision had this new construction project the year before last, and they gave me a promotion, supervisor. Why were you fired? Oh, don't make assumptions. Was it my fault? Last month, them assholes high up in the hierarchy started to play with this AI management system. Said it's good for efficiency. What do I know, right? I say they're only looking for an excuse to get rid of us old boys. How smart are their machines, huh? Better than my 30 years of experience? AI is capable of construction supervision these days? So what? Machines are ordering human workers around now. Hey, let's not talk about that. Alright, irrelevant. Oh, we're doing the pen spinning thing, I just noticed. Curious how AI could replace you, irrelevant or not. The judge or not. Yes, please continue. I'm curious how AI could replace you. Should have seen that coming, to be honest with you. They have been replacing workers with machines already. I saw my men being kicked out one after another. The fleet of machines kept growing. It's kind of funny that I never thought I'd be the one to get the boot. At least I thought I'd be the last to get the boot. Turns out the machine maintenance engineer had the last laugh. I was replaced by a machine that could examine the entire construction site 3 times per second. Oh my god. The engineer guy said it makes better decisions than I do by 80%. The fuck does he know, huh? A guy who's never laid a single brick before judging my decisions? You know what? It doesn't matter. My boss trusted him, and that's enough. They said the fancy machine was oh so great, doing my job way better than myself. A couple of weeks later, I didn't have a job anymore. That's about the size of it. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you. Let's keep going. Like I said, my background is simple, middle-class family, bunch of work experience, good college too, a bit long in the tooth these days, but still in awesome shape. My generation grew up in some hard times, made us tough. Not like the youngsters these days. Sissies. Okay, dude. You can tell by the medical report, perfect shape. Anyways, I think I'm a great fit for this job. He's very confident. You said you went to good college? Right, overqualified for a construction worker, huh? Not the best college, mind you, but pretty good. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I have the smarts to see. Smart brains make more flops, no? Yes, higher intelligence certainly helps. In fact, intelligence has proven no effect on flop contribution. Honestly, I don't know whether intelligence has anything to do with flop contribution. I don't think you're very intelligent. Yes, higher intelligence certainly helps. Great. I'm not crediting you for... No, I'm just not gonna say anything. Mum's the word. That's about it. I've done my part. Any questions? You have this urgent need for money for what? What do you have in the family? I'm out of question. Oh, you have this urgent need for money for what? My mom's sick, been in the hospital for a while. I burned through my savings just to keep her there. Then the doctor told me she needs a surgery, which I can't afford. No way. This is why I'm moving out of that apartment. I can't afford it. That was pretty urgent, right? Oh, but the noise canceller. Couldn't afford it for the same reason. You could have told me back then. Didn't want to. Telling my family's issues to a guy who I barely know. Will you do that if you were me? But bombarding a neighbor with noise is totally fine to you. Understood. Yeah. Any more questions coming? Who do you have in the family? Just me and my mom now. Just me and mom now. Dad passed away a few years back. Occupational injury. Hey, man, it's not so bad being fired by Vision. At least I won't die like my dad did. Risk of death is real working for Vision. What do you mean? They don't give a shit about worker safety? No insurance, not replacing busted safety gear unless they absolutely have to. Can't take sick leave. That's what I mean. Any more questions? Come on. I'm out of questions. Let's wrap up the session. That settles it then. Please seriously consider me. I really need this opportunity. Goodbye. I hate to say this, but I think he's the most qualified out of the rest of them. Because although the college, like the Yvonne person, I think it's either Yvonne or Hank. Here you are? Hey, you're all done? Wouldn't call it all done yet. Huh, at least you have sat through all 4 sessions. Now comes the tricky part. Find the best candidate out of the 4. Tough choice for you. Being a seasoned veteran, though, I say the correct answer is pretty obvious. He doesn't seem to be joking. Could you give me some hints? Of course. As long as you cover me when Auntie finds out. What? If she finds out about this hint, she'll be mad. Okay, for real now. Haha, I see your job depends on this. Let's put it this way. You might want to think about the whole situation the other way around. Exclude those who are absolutely unfit. Makes things easier. That's all the hints I could give. Or else I'd be worrying about my own job. Feel free to go. I'll pick up from here. Good luck, man. All right. Yeah, I think it's oh, it's Lawrence. I think it's either Yvonne or Hank, because Sydney isn't Sydney, and the first guy I don't think. I feel like there was some other reasons why he might be hot. No one else complained. It's not about being complaining as bad as it is. I think he might be like, maybe he's on drugs or something. I don't know. The game talked about it. I don't want to make assumptions. Ah, Jason. Well done with the consultations. Thank you for the hard work. So much unnecessary courtesy that it's frustrating. I'm about to order dinner. Would you like to join? Dinner? All right, it's about 8 o'clock. Dinner time. Company pays for it. Order what you like. They say no such thing as a free lunch, but a free dinner is something. Haha. Let's see. On today's menu, we have, no Ikishita bento again? Damn. What's wrong with Ikishita bento? Ah, Mr. Diao. Nothing wrong, but it's been the same menu for a whole week. Sure, we deserve a treat every once in a while. How about McDonald's for a change? No real difference? Well, don't order if it's not to your taste. Your dinner, your choice. Okay, I get it. I'll order for you, Jason. What do you prefer, chicken or pork rib? I had chicken recently. I'll go for pork ribs. Good call, dude. The rib bento is the best. Although I do get fed up after a whole week of the same thing. Guess I'll order chicken today. Anyways, I'll bring you bento order over when it arrives. Don't let me keep you any longer. Thank you. Hey, my pleasure. No need for this formality, man. This vigor of youth. Real. Oh my god. The gossip. The hot goss. And the consultation did not love you? Yeah, this guy smelled like he vomited all over himself. Oh, okay. I don't want to hear that. I'm out of here. Let's go to screening. Mr. Day. What's up? I want to say thank you, but didn't have a chance to. Thank you for backing me up. I just said what I had to be said. Backing you up. You mean the fight I had with QQ about ops, remember? Oh, that, it's nothing. I just said what I had to be said. Kathy, can't say it right. Ah, that, it's nothing. Yes. That's it. I should go back to office. I feel like that... I have never experienced people this grateful for the small things or this apologetic for the small things. I don't know what that means about like people I have met, but they're very like, that's kind of insane. Like I'm in like a good way. Like I'm not used to it. That's very appreciative. I don't know. Like I'm surprised in a good way. Like I've never, they kind of like, oh my God. Cheap coffee from a classic fast food franchise, a long time breakfast table. Okay, I hope that's from you drinking them and not throwing them out, and not that you drank them all in a short period of time. Morning Glory, a cheap but popular stomach medicine even after the brand changed hands. Morning Glory. But yeah, no, I'm not used to people being this accommodating. Can we sit down? I don't think we can. All right, let's talk to Tyler and QQ. Wait, you want to ask about consultations? May I? Sorry, too busy, no time. Looks like he's in a frenzy. Ha, look who's about to miss the deadline. As if you're any better. At least no one's up on my ass. Oh yeah. You need to name the best candidate, right, Jason? Don't let me slow you down. No biggie. I have the time for a quick tip. Man, I see how busy you are. Selling brain juice has side effects for for a month or two. Don't choose anyone with upcoming big plans. That's it. Okay, now I really need to focus. Sorry. Can I help you somehow? He's totally absorbed now. Okay. Hi, QQ. How was it? Consultation went well? Not bad. Great. Oh, did Wayne end up seeing her? Which her? Oh, I see the girl from logistics. You mean the logistics girl? Yeah. Right, that's her. How did it go? Did Wayne ask her to the movies? He didn't, but I gave him a push. Then she said yes? Then Wayne sort of turned the conversation around. Better ask yourself. Right, nothing beats the first-hand story. Haha. Okay, let's leave him be. Good luck to you, man. Survived the auntie. Haha. Okay, it doesn't seem like we can talk to Kathy. Didn't we see you pass us by and then now you're here? About screening and candidates, I won't give you advice. Find out yourself. I haven't even asked yet. For fairness sake, I tell everyone, every new employee the same thing. That's just me do the call to everyone. Okay. Please, life. Damn old geezer. Oh. Did you just what? Never mind. Go away. What's he trying to say? He can read our minds. Dun dun dun. Okay. Anything for me to... Ooh, what is this? Puddles figurines? Oh, these are the fucking... I forget what they're called. They're like those octagonal boxes that you open them up. A gacha figurine toy line that's ridiculously popular, especially Pooper, a green pile of cutie creatures that is shaped basically like its name. Tokidoki Maho Shoujo figurine. A figurine of Mim, the golden slayer from the anime series Tokidoki Maho Shoujo. Amazing. Alright, nothing like the prez. Oh, hi Edith. So HQ doesn't want to give the green light. You're back. Oh, hi Jason. The atmosphere is depressing. What's the problem with Silencio? Why does it keep letting uninvited people in? Madam, about shutting down the farm. Okay, give us a moment, Edith. Okay. Good luck. Shutting down the farm. Come here. How was it? Consultation went well? Okay-ish? Is that so? What's that supposed to mean? And why does she keep checking the screen? You know, the entire process was conducted under camera surveillance. I was watching. What? I heard every word. As I said, I made sure every purchase I make is worthy. Actually, you did well. Being reasonably courteous, at least not having a conflict with anyone. Considering this is your first time, you have passed the consultation test. Oh, so it wasn't about picking. It was about the mannerism of when you're... Okay. I appreciate that kind of... It was a little tricky, but that is a good way to look for the reality of the kind of person's character, right? Because instead, you gave them a fake goal, and so they were focused on that goal, as opposed to the process of them getting to that goal was what the interview was. And I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit overly impressed, but I think that's pretty smart. Considering this is your first time you have passed the consultation test, you felt for Mrs. Tong, who is facing real emotional hardship. Generally, I appreciate what you have done. Good. Now I only need to name the right candidate. Okay, let's go over some details in your session. Oh, wait, do we still have to pick? First of all, you shouldn't have shown Eugene the door. He had not made up his mind. We can't reject him like that. Be aware that the company has spent time and money on pre-screening every single candidate. What you did is a waste of company resources. Okay, I'm not going to make any comments on that. Next, Yvonne Chang. You told her we don't require ID. How did you know? I asked Tyler about how consultations usually go. The ability to proactively look for pitfalls and make preparations. Good. This is one of the purposes why we have field practice, and you have passed the test. You did truly well. Next, the ID issue assigned. You did not make her any promises about the result. Well done. Never make a promise that you can't keep. Many consultants make things up on the fly when the candidates repeatedly ask. At least you are not one of them. By the way, younger candidates are not necessarily better. Keep that in mind. The purpose of the consultation is to make comprehensive assessments. Wait, who gave you such idea to begin with? You must have heard it from somebody? Lawrence told me. Ah, boy. I thought he should have learned better. Edith, tell Lawrence to come here afterwards. Uh-oh. No, not a friendly talk. He has some education due. Sorry, Lawrence. Next. Sydney Tung. You should have rejected her on the spot. Oh, okay. Instead, you gave her false hope, knowing she had no chance at all. Hearing her personal story will only hinder your decision process. No, it didn't. Sometimes people just want to be heard out, though. Now that she decided to stay, you could have tried to find out how she slipped through the screening process. Last, Mr. Hank, Liu. You met an acquaintance. What a surprise. I can tell that you were not on friendly terms. Luckily, you kept personal grudges aside and continued with the session. The session was uneventful. Everything was handled as it should be. Okay, so much for a review. I have said my part, now it's your turn. Tell me, who do you think is the best candidate? I have this one chance, don't blow it. It's either Yvonne or Hank. Yvonne has short-term plans though, right? The entry exams and stuff. I think it's Hank. She's smiling. Yes. Hank Liu is our best candidate. Every candidate has their own issues. Eliminating those who are absolutely not fit, Hank Liu is the last one remaining. Good health, mentally stable, predictable life. And he has a legitimate need for this opportunity to ease the financial stress from unemployment. I thought she said she would prioritize those the most in need. But Hank is the most desperate. You're correct, that he is not. But he is desperate enough, am I wrong? The bottom line is, we are running a business, not a charity organization. You and I, too, must answer to a boss. We find the middle ground as best as we can. This is different from that lecture she gave Sky Chu. Come to think of it, she is sorta a hypocrite. I'm not gonna say that. With everything considered, you did well for naming the best candidate. Solid performance. Great. I now have much more leverage. Of course, maybe you really prefer someone else. Despite your personal preferences, it is what it is. I guess someone in the office must have told you making the right decisions is the key to your field practice, and that this someone, I suppose, might very well be Tyler. Yep. In fact, the entire process is a test from consultation sessions to the final decision. Now, I have everything I need to know. Based on her reaction, I should be doing pretty well. Your next step is to sign the contract with Hank Liu. Like the last time, Wayne will walk you through the process. Unlike last time, however, he will sit through the signing process. We can't afford to fully entrust this final step to new employees. I don't mind having a friendly senior by my side is a big plus. Oh, on top of Hank, there's someone else I need you to sign contract with. She has been pre-screened and verified by myself. You must sign her on. Understand? Yes, ma'am? Great. Come back when all is done. I will give the final verdict. This is my last chance for screening. Don't screw it up. Go next. Go meet Wayne in the office. See you later, Mr. Dai. Edith Sholorenson. Sorry, dude. Oh, hi. Jason done with the manager. How did it go? Not bad. Great. Auntie's calling me over. Don't know what for yet. Edith said I did something wrong. Guess I'll take a beating. Please don't fire me. Probably because how he misled me. You wouldn't be in trouble if I didn't tell. The thing you told me was wrong. What thing? You mean, huh? You mean I can't judge candidates by their age? Sorry for feeding you the wrong idea. Did you flunk your sessions because of me? I'm so sorry, very sorry. How can I, make it up to you, man? Oh, I see. I'm gonna tell Auntie it's all my fault. You were just misled. I'm going to her office right away. Okay. That's not how I thought the conversation would go. We should go talk to Wayne. As the government rolls out the Transit 2.0 initiative, we're seeing one term over the news increasingly often, which is hosted coordination. So what exactly does it mean? Simply put, hosted coordination means entrusting complicated systems to AI algorithms hosted on the cloud for optimized efficiency. The term itself is a mouthful, but we in fact see its application every day. Hosted coordination is widely used in flight planning, power grids, so on and so forth. While it solves many problems, innovation introduces a new dimension, of course. Scholars and researchers across many industries have been warning us for a long time. They believe that the over-reliance on hosted coordination may not be a good thing. What do you think, Professor Liu? Yes, of course, it's a problem, although the problem is not with host coordination itself. When we talk about hosted coordination, we're talking about many separate ecosystems, each controlled by a different service provider. That is in fact quite fine. If one service suffers any outage, the rest of them are not affected. The real risk is when you look closer. All these services are kept afloat by flops generated by the same entity, which is Vision Corporation. Imagine what happens when, hypothetically, Vision's flop generations network goes offline for one single hour. For what reason? Within this hour, the world as we know it will plummet into total chaos. First and foremost, all route planning, automatic driving, and traffic control systems will be wiped out. The damage would be, no, I can't imagine what it looks like. Gosh, it would definitely be the end of the world. Ideally, no, by common sense, we shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket. There should be a healthy flops market with diversity and competition. The reality is Vision is the only corporation capable of meeting the country's demand for flops. This monopoly creates an enormous risk. Any security breach or service outage at Vision could have catastrophic consequences. Isn't the government doing anything about it? Well, he's early on. Okay. Anyways. Hi, Wayne. Oh, looking for the team lead? Mr. Yu told me to come here? Yeah, he's outside running errands for someone, haha. You can wait in the corridor outside the signing room. I'll keep him informed. Could you, Roger? Where's the signing room? Also, I don't know if you can hear, I don't know if those are fireworks outside. I don't know what's going on, but if you hear the loud banging, it's from me. All right, let's get out of here. Is it logistics? I think it's here. I don't know. I wasn't instructed. It is not here. Let's go to this place. Oopsie daisies. I actually don't know where to go if it's not there. Maybe I've just been like navigating with my head in my ass. Ruby. Oh, is that here? Oh, wait, okay. I mean, I'm assuming that the whole... Yeah. Man, I'm exhausted. Looks like my internal clock's not used to the night shift yet. Must stay awake. Oh no, we're on camera. So, you are the new one? Jason? The very same? You're not like the others somehow. I have never seen these. Time's up. Was I right? Were we hooked up in this entire time? Jason? Here you are. Sorry, didn't know you were taking a nap. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. No biggie, I'm awake now. Great. You're not used to night shifts, are you? Otherwise you shouldn't feel drowsy this early. That I'm not used to, yeah. Yo, Wayne, Jason, how's it going? Lawrence, what are you doing here? To cover Tyler's shift? You got the time wrong. We went out but couldn't make it back before signing starts. I'll wait here with you guys for a while. You said Tyler got the time wrong, Lawrence? He has got this procrastination problem but never missed the deadline. Did he say exactly why he's late? No, just that he got the wrong time wrong. Okay. Hey Jason, I talked to Auntie about it. She said she won't give you a negative review because of my bad advice. I didn't expect him to really do it. It doesn't mean will let you pass, but at least undoes some damage. Would you forgive me now? I didn't blame you to begin with. Really? Great. You're a nice guy, Jason. He's genuinely happy. Alright. I, Lawrence Chang, officially owe you one. If you ever need a favor, just come and ask. You don't need to be so formal. Of course I should. We have a deal, Ren. Okay. He doesn't really listen to me, does it? Sorry, Wayne, for killing the mood. It's not a problem at all. I have no idea what happened. If you guys are good, I'm good too. By the way, did you do it? I haven't asked yet. Don't tell me you got cold feet again. Tell you what, Wayne's been wanting to ask a girl out for like forever. To help him out, we chipped in and bought him tickets to this super popular movie. And what now? He's too chicken to tell her. Actually, I gave him a push too. Huh? And? Yes. For real, Wayne? For real what? Dude, you chickened out? I sort of. Jeez. Okay, enough about that. Now I need to go over the contract signing process with Jason. Sure, I'll go tell everyone about Sir Wayne's courageous deed. Do whatever you want. The man of a... the face of a man quietly accepting his fate. I need to check a few things with you, Jason. There was a stack of brochures mailed out together with your interview notice. Have you read them? And the notice explicitly said no preparation needed. I did read through everything in the package though. Good for me. It was some sort of contract pain in the butt to read. Yes, I have. Good for you. You have passed the test. What does he mean? Honestly, it's imposed by Ms. Ye. In her own words, we don't consider anyone who doesn't bother to read the brochures. She's going out of her way to challenge people. I guess you wouldn't be too surprised after everything you've seen. Something I don't mind. Could take a lot of getting used to. Gotta say she's unfair. It's nothing I don't mind. In that case, you will get along with very well with her. I'll trust you on your words then, so you have read the brochures, or else you're already disqualified. That was a close one. What you have read includes Vision's contributors' contract templates. Again, assuming you really did read them, you must have noticed there are clauses beneficial to contributors. Where is this conversation going? Now let me add one more thing about these beneficial clauses. If they don't actively ask about them, we have no obligation to inform them. The company does not encourage disclosing unnecessary information. You know what I mean? You mean don't tell them about how they can get paid more? I understand. Great. I'm bringing this up because it relates to a key performance metric at screening. What? The company's AI system keeps track of every team's member's contract profit. If you give contributors too much benefit, it will show on your performance review in a negative way. That's crazy. This whole process is handled by Silencio, who overrides me, and even Ms. Ye. You should keep that in mind. He's effectively telling me not to give any benefit. Lower contract profit probably means reduced chance for this job. Now, specifics. There are 3 types of benefits or losses, depending on your perspective. 1. First-timer bonus. If the candidate is contributing flops for the first time, we can increase their pay. 2. Insider bonus. If a candidate is or was an employee at Vision, they are entitled to additional pay. These clauses do offer solid benefits, yeah. Last, free insurance. If the candidate does not have an accident insurance policy to cover the duration of flop contribution, we can offer free insurance. Huh? Insurance is extra benefit? I thought insurance should be part of the basic package. In other industries, yes. For flop farming, though, the whole business depends on cost control. If free insurance is made part of the basic package, no farm could last 2 months, not a single one. That makes sense. Hey, oh, this motherfucker. Ready to come in? Huh? You guys are next? Your candidate is already inside. I told him about the basics. He's kind of uneasy to know what for. He means thank you. Thank you, we will take over from here. Good luck. You need good luck. How many complaints have you got? 3? Okay, Jeff. Get off your high horse. Haha, I could use some good luck. Put that smiley face away. Come here. Come over here. I'll give you a free lesson on contracts. What? But I've got to. You have time. Hurry up. Okay. I'll take this guy elsewhere. Good luck, Jason. Thank you. No problem. Let's go. Yeah, I do not like Jeff. Jeff is, he's one of those. Okay, get ready. We're going in. If you have any questions, this is your last chance to ask. And they refuse to sign the contract. Of course, it's their decision. Normally, they wouldn't have a reason to say no, though. To streamline the process, the company wants us to navigate the situation in the rare event that they change their mind. By the way, this will affect your performance review. Failing to sign a candidate on usually means an in-depth talk with your manager. Don't let them change their mind. Noted. Any more questions? Can I modify terms of the contract? If they insist, no, the contract terms are firm. Not even the manager could make any change. Our job is to convince the candidates to accept the deal. No room for negotiation then? Any more questions? No, I don't have any. Okay, let's begin.